Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Where we left off, we were continuing the case of Mr. Will Powers, and we stumbled into a kid that we have to go get a premium, ultra, super, mega Smash Bros. Ultimate card for. Alright, let's continue. So talk. Steel Samurai, hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. What happened? So do you want anything? Could you please tell me? I don't know nothing. He looks like a little persuasion necessary, maybe a bribe. So we gotta go find a card. So examine the garbage. It's so normal. Look at that spaghetti in a soda can. Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles all stay stuck inside? Best when slammed. I guess that's what happens when you drink it in one gulp. Slamming spaghetti. Right, okay. So let's go here. So let's move. Okay, so who do you think we can get a card for? Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. Okay. So I can't get it from him. Let's go over to... let's go over to Studio 2. Move inside the trailer. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. Girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, isn't she this... is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Talk. The fanboy. Have you seen... Nope, you missed it, though. Security lady was chasing around after the boy, so I thought she collapsed. Of course, he got away. Actually, we saw them. How was old Winbeck? She's squeezing donuts through her clenching fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer. All the posters on the wall are of Hammer. Yes. It's really a terrible loss for the studio. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That is true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No... What? I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Tell me, nerd! You have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should have told you. Why do I feel like we're getting something here? Okay, I'm not getting anywhere. Talk. Present. You know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trait. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, I have one of each card. Wait, that's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, trade with me. Trade with you? Yeah, trade these cards. I'll even give you the... Yeah, that's what we need. Trade. Yes, we need that card. And then this is for you. The ultra rare premium card. And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things always make you feel great? Yeah, it really does. Okay, that settles that. Okay, move to outside Studio 1. Okay, so now we can go see the kid. Employee area. Move. Dressing room. Present. Presenting. See this card? Yeah, wait, that's it. That's the last ultra I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right. Okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear, throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, I'm not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh, you sharing 5 by me. Is given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we have to take him to the stand tomorrow. Talk. What happened? You were here on the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. You need to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him, yes? Steel Samurai. So you like the Steel Samurai? Yeah, he's so cool. I guess you're just judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions in his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. I like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. Well, tell me what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai. Oh, okay, I can't say willpower is acting. I think his fighting skills is probably this. Gotta think of something. Well, I like how he vanquishes. Yeah, with Zam. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What? It's all pictures, Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance, those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I've always taken a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Got them all. Never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, it's very impressive. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to see it? Here it's The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want it, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home and I can always make another one. Well, I'm happy to accept, thank you. What's with the people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. What you saw? I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2, and he'd come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was there for maybe half an hour or so, then I finally got to the studio. After that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear just like always, one shot, one kill. Happened so fast I got scared and went home after that. I see, it must have been hard for you now. Man, you saw those nice things, but obviously you aren't speaking from the heart. Mia, yes, I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough, and the director has an alibi. It wasn't him, indeed, so the only person that could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave him alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh, God's gumshoe. This boy here is a key witness, and he is under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me at the precinct. No, I ain't going. What? Wow. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. Now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. What? Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe Mr. Powers is innocent? Yes, I believe it is. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Da 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 da. Okay. It's time to save. Another court investigation. Alright, so let's go here. Let's save. And let's continue. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right. Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. You're kidding. No, they made that joke. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It is that or we lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Okay, I gotta think this through. We are versing Edgy Boy. Court is now in session of the trial of Mr. Willpowers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. An unexpected fact has come to the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present in the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Wonder if that would be the producer. Prosecution will call Mr. Salmonella. I just realized. Salmonella. God dang it. Oh, I'm so sad. Will the witness state his name? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle. Salmonella. I'm the director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking these testimonies apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in that trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. Testimony. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was in the action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, I was pretty sure no one left their chair. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. According to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so I will press it. Is that when you always come into work? Oh, no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry that way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry. Still, FYIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about it. During the morning, I was doing an action sequence in the employee area. That's right. It was a fighting scene between Mr. Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else in the run-through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Looks like it took a lot more when did you leave? Why did it go on for so long? I was pretty sure you've already heard about this. WP twisted his ankle during the run-through. Alright, thus the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Rolling on the floor, starving. I hear that everyone else ate lunch. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steaks. Assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there were plates of some T-bones in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. I had a meeting in the studio too, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat yet. No steak, at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah, it doesn't seem like, it's a little vague. Actually, there's something bothering me. Just now you said steak at least. You ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I sure I was onto something there. But I had a meeting and see 2 trailers, so I ended up skipping lunch. I'm gonna do this. Mr. Manila. When I was at I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates at that same kind of place every employee everyone. Who ate lunch there? Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected much. When did exactly you eat? Well, we took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image it will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break, then that contradicts his testimony. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story on our budget. Get this. The sponsor turns to me and says, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I definitely can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, he just said you didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. Why was he sweating so much? I wonder. Only if I had an idea. Wait a second. Press him harder. Wait a second. You've contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during break? Well, Mr. Mello, what is this about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor. Your Honor, I called the witness to testify to court about this break. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah, we took a break. It was only 15 minutes. That was only 3 in base 12. 1-3 in base 12. Wow, okay, I actually get that. 1-5, that's only 13 in base 12 coding. Or a numerical system, technically binary, but whatever. Not even enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. It's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would enough time for that. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. So there's something here that we're missing. Because I know the time of when the monkey fell over, which was 2:15. It means if the break was earlier than 2:15, I could press it on that and present that saying someone could have left. Took a break. When was the break? What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to see anyone kill Jack Hammer and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. What were you exactly doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. There were 2 plates on the table. The other ones that was D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes is quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to commit murder. Why is that? Have we have enough of this pointless... Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain painfully clear. The people in this trailer have nothing to do with the murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You certainly aren't suggesting those people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is crucial. Think about before you give an answer. Do you claim that someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Oh, this is gonna suck. I have to figure it out. Because if the break was 2:30, the monkey fell over at 2:15. But that would make it impossible. But otherwise, it's going to be a guilty verdict if we say it is impossible. So I think I have to claim it. If I agree to let the trial off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. Victim was murdered at 2:13, the exact time of the break of the meeting. With 15 minutes, the murder is certainly possible. You might say that. All right, I've gotten the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. He knows. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point? You've been doing homework, haven't you? Look at the court records. Court records? Surely you knew that from 1:15 to 4, the path between the studio was blocked. Mr. Monkeyhead had fallen across the path. You're right. But the break in the middle of the trailer came right at the time of death. However, the path from the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkeyhead had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Mr. Edgeworth, so somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Minella from the stand. Very well. The court opinion on this case is followed. We found that there were several other people in the studio, too, at the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Therefore, they have no relation to this case. Furthermore, regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is a decisive evidence that he was the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence, a witness. I have to pick apart this guy's testimony. Who is this witness, Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. God, we have to get through this. Okay. So yeah, I knew it wasn't possible for them to actually be there, but I needed to say it just because there was nothing else that made sense. What do we do now? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi, I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me that you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never been given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing came clear. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? I think it kind of seems like everyone in the court thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This is one for the kids. Let's do it. Okay, we're back to the trial. The court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade school of tender years in this murder, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking a moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Can we get him a booster seat? Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box, or one of those donut crates, should you? Thank you. Thank you very much so. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown-ups doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his questions, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, and I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody, is having trouble being gentle with this one. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident, right? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. He ain't taking no bullshit. And also, who the hell let the kid keep the samurai sword in court? What, Pops, do you want me to tell you that Gramps with a beard over here? Just Mr. Edgeworth, I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly prohibited in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had a bargain terms with a kid? Hey, it's just I got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it at all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. I wonder if he had the camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Cody's camera, new digital camera. Cody always carries it. He thought though he's still learning to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court what you saw. What is a count? I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, I would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyways, I couldn't get into the studio on that way home. Very well, the defendants may begin this cross, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. It's kind of tough. This kid's tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Okay. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. That's fine. I would like a map. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been there a couple of times. I've never managed to get to there on a rehearsal day. And the security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting into it. How am I supposed to talk if you keep cutting into me all the time? Damn it. Damn it, man. Edgeworth is always finding the most stupid people. Okay. Off the path. You know how the stairs are a valley? There. You go off the path a little, there's the woods, right? That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I kind of got lost on the way for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out of the studios, there was a Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. He opened up the gate and went inside. You see, what happened then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Took him down. What happened to the bad guy? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. Had my camera. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out when he went home. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, be firm. But be firm, easier for you to say. So let me go back to that last one, so I can pick something apart here. Okay, so when I came out the studio, rocked right before my eyes, out came the bad girl. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, only if I had my camera. This, I think, is where I present the camera. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Right, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting too much pressure? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain it? I see. Well, anyways, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a kid like this? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? And the box. The box is there. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but it was glued. I was glued to the action, so I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai had gone for the bad guy, wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Okay, we continue. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera on with me. I was glued to the action. So I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Let me press. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. Nope. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy, wham. The bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, he was a person. How was he dressed? Kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see what happened next. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, it's because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. Samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's being a little vague. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Ah, do I want to press the kid? I can always come back. Yeah, if I press too hard, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see where the rest of this goes. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to press it. So I'm gonna have to press it. I'm gonna have to press them. Alright, so let's press them harder, see what happens. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he clearly saw. You know that as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know, you can figure this out. Your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a big fan of... Why wouldn't he be watching? He was watching something else. He was looking at something else, probably. Probably. Something else. Explain yourself. What could he possibly, this boy from seeing his idol? What do you claim he was looking at? Come on, think of something. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Show evidence. God, I have... Oh, this, no! No! Oh, please tell me this doesn't take anything off. You lost your nerve, haven't you? Well, very nice. I'll ask the question again. He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it, how could he have calmly watched a murder taking place at his age? Thing because, quite this boy, he did not believe that he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Oh, I have some evidence. I have some evidence here. Oh, I have something. Do I think he's... I don't think he's looking at the camera. God, okay. Give me a second. I gotta think. God, okay. What? I don't think this scrapbook doesn't work. I don't think I can use the camera again. The monkey head? No, it was, here's my proof. What if you witnessed it falling over? That was my thought. Okay, I just gotta present something. Pierced through the chest by a spear. It's not sleeping pills. God, okay. I gotta find something. I don't think it's... I'm gonna have to present the camera. Cause I think I have this. No, it's not the camera. Oh yeah, it is. Say that recently received this camera. I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operating. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Kobe be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You think of picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Kobe was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize that no way he could have just stand there watching his hero. Not take a picture. Right, Cody? There was only one reason why you wouldn't have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. Having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you might have missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah, well, Phoenix, I bet you more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Business! Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Kobe Hackins testifies once more. Right, Kobe? Or Cody? Cody. It's Cody Hackins. Could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo. Oh, the kid's crying. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange with that testimony? I'm not sure. I'd like to proceed with cross-examination anyways. Is it a little unfair that the you're right, Pops? Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired greaser. Greaser? I'm Mr. Edgeworth. What I hate about grown-ups is you're all self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yips. They just escaped. So did you see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. Held my camera to take a photo. Why couldn't you take the picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a photo. I really tried. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Why wouldn't the lens open? A person on the ground. Well, a person on the ground in the Steel Samurai. Yeah, that's all that happened. That's all. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a photo. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, Bullseye? How did you know? I see it through all your lies, Cody. It's all on my own power. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a photo. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a photo of your beloved samurai victorious? Well, you know, why wouldn't I want to keep the picture? Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, some solid evidence. How can I pick? It has to be something. Okay, I know exactly. Okay. I let my camera take a photo, but the lens wouldn't open, so I missed it. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Present his scrapbook. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What is it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam. I got them all. Never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. What preposterous! In order, Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see photos of it in this album. Exactly my point. No, wait, no, Phoenix, I think we're finally discovering the truth. What's the truth? Are you sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Please explain to the court. Why are there no photos in the album of that day? Why wouldn't the boy... The Steel Samurai didn't win? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody Hackins deleted the photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, am I right, aren't I? Please tell the truth to the court. No, wait, no. It's impossible. Steel Samurai never loses. He never lost to anyone, ever, Your Honor. But the witness has revealed everything in his words. With the reason why he lied was and told us he didn't take a picture. It was the same reason he erased the precious photos. For Cody, it's inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could have been defeated. However, Cody witnessed was the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit that he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Of course, I will have order. Witness. I mean, Cody. Is this the truth? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, the day that you saw that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Wow, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, and then he didn't move. Wah. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we had all made a serious error. An error? What is this all about? These are both correct. There was no victim. There was no victim in this case. Has the defense taken leave of its senses? Of course, Jack Hammer died, but the Steel Samurai fell too. It was a draw. Sorry, I was too shocked to say anything a bit here. Okay, only one person did die in this incident, and that was Jack Hammer. Yet now you claim that there was no victim. Are you insane? Uh-oh, he's pulling out all the stops now. I'm sorry. Is it... Okay. Look, there's something we're overlooking. Are you so sure? Then tell us, what is this about? Steel Samurai was the victim. At the end of the fight, Steel Samurai fell to the ground laid still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was presented at the action scene run through this morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Power gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. I arrived at the guard station. Did I see Mr. Poor Old Hammer? No, he already gone back to the studio before I got to the guard station. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I do not know. I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? A photo on my digital camera. Why didn't you tell us this? What? Show us quick. No, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now, sniff. Here, this is it. Well, looking at it, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that you could say it's anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof that we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo was all the evidence that we need to win this trial. What? Your Honor? May I see that photo one more time, please? I need it. I need it in my hands. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the fact that we all know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency. It's a 2, right? It's a giant 2. I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose it's because I'm not confident about this at all. Yes, God, okay, is it... Has to be the 2. There we go. Your Honor, look at this. See that gate? I might draw your attention to the number on that gate. The number? Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. I believe that Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that we might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. Body was found in Studio 1. However, this photo was taken at the time of the murder. It does not say 1 on the gate photo. Your Honor, here's the truth of the scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. In Studio 2. See? I see. So that explains the 2 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place because no filming is done there. The path was blocked. Oh god, these are... okay, I think I'm gonna say the path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. In actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Test Studio 2. You may recall that there was a trailer. Now, on that day, a meeting was held at the very trailer. There was a break in this meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense is making the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person at the security guard, Oldbag, saw it was the victim. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. It's madness. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal the Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so he cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Do you have any proof? Give us proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. The sleeping pills! You do, Mr. Wright. Now that I'm surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. This is it. It's empty medicine bottle. Found it on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, had spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. Oh yes, let's hear it. It claims it's true. Fingerprints should show up on the bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle was given to the judge. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hatkin's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, these may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai by Miss Oldbags has been the victim of Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? And who killed him, and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Yeah, not even my school gives me that much homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. The court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 1. Whew! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really, you both seem so confident. Maybe we should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Oh god, I was not kidding. No, Mr. Powers. We have to go make a final investigation. I promise you that... Okay, I skipped it. Right, thanks. To be continued. What a way to end it off. At least end off. Okay, let's make sure we save. Failed to save. Save, damn it. It's not saving. Okay, it did save. Okay. And with that, boys, we're going to end the video off here. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And also, go follow my Twitch and Twitter. Also, there's a Discord server down below if you're ever interested. But without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.